The saving is content.
Oh, good.
Oh, 3.
3 of them. That's going to be a 1.
Meet Dr. Bryson.
Yeah.
Meet Dr. Bison. The scanner isn't picking up anything. I guess Dr. Bryson's lab.
Yeah.
If that's the mission, we should go to the location owned by the mission giver or primary.
You know,
Unshackled AI? Not that important.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us?
TM889?
Apologies, Commander.
There are that many Pokemon moves?
Investigating leads right now. I'm
Yeah.
Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task
And there are
Force Aurora.
TMs for all of them?
Yeah.
I guess that's the real question.
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
3.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence.
Yeah, they are.
Their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Who?
Alliance resources are stretched pretty thin. Is this really worth the time?
Just imagine if this task force had existed 3 years ago when you discovered the Prothean beacon. This whole war might not have happened.
I just need to find someone named Pepe Sylvia.
Breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need CSEC at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Well, thanks for letting me know, Derek Hadley.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a CSEC alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
1.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
1.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
Oh, no, I don't
What's
need
wrong?
it. Ah, thank you.
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle.
The corpse
They
died
covered
in
it up
battle.
and
Oh
denied it
no.
ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
1.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount
Oh,
of
from
data,
Star Trek: The
such
Next
as
Generation.
this office.
Yeah.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may
Oh
help us
no, they
locate
use Google
Garneau.
Maps. I do appreciate that it's just taking me directly to the thing I need to interact with next.
Mm-hmm. Oh. 8 of them. That is a 6.
Pass.
All right.
Oh, good. She's more unshackled now.
Oh, good.
Only good things can happen from this.
Yeah.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
You gotta look around, find more data that you can overlay onto the map.
Well,
Normal. That was a person.
These are all murders
Great.
in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
and yet he took so few precautions.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
In my diary.
Close to his heart. hell does that mean?
Probably literal.
The
It's
Reaper
probably
fleet activity
literal.
is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy? By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family? Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right.
Sweetie, would you write the decryption key in your picture of Daddy?
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary info.
I'll keep stacks of the same sets of books near the toilet. And also near the shower. I love humid pages. Maybe it's future paper.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as
Ezo.
fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
I wish there was actual, like,
Trace chemical residue.
investigation
It may be
mechanics
visible
happening
under another
instead of
light
just
source.
go to that thing that's lit up and hit A.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems
My
along
guess
that projected
is that they
path?
had things like that in
Adding it
here,
now.
and then the playtesters, like, some of them took more
Yeah.
time to complete it, and so someone higher up was like, nope, we gotta cut it. Gotta make it smooth, gotta make it frictionless.
Yeah. Paint all of the clues yellow.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Yeah,
Do
this
it
is one
so
of these
now.
DLC missions.
I see.
It's like they,
Is this Prothean?
They could have had
Yes.
fun with it.
yeah,
I believe
they tried
Dr.
to have fun
Bryson
with
and
it.
Laura would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Of course.
Oh, the pistol cranial trauma system one.
Yeah.
Just one more Okay.
Reaper activity.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave
Yeah,
now,
let's go look at all
unless
5.
you wish to further narrow the search.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Oh, so you do have to be a little clever about it.
Yeah.
I see.
5 possible systems.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
'Cause
5
that didn't
possible
have any that
systems.
were like originally lit up. So I'm thinking it's not that.
Yeah.
Alien sightings.
Three possibilities.
Okay.
Rachni activity.
No results.
Wasn't
Some
feeling
of
that
our
one
search
particularly,
parameters may
but
be irrelevant.
throw it up and see what happens.
3 possibilities.
Element 0 deposits.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Did it.
Yeah.
Is this just back in there? Yeah. Any goodies hiding over here? Yeah. This pistol is made out of ultralight.
Oh, before you leave, activating a filter yields 60 XP each. If you have already determined the location, feel free to check out the others for additional experience.
I think I activated all the filters.
Yeah, I don't know if you did all of them or not.
Yeah. I mean, I can't do it
Oh,
now,
okay.
so. But one more for good measure.
That was a human person.
Great. Back to the Normandy? We're still doing this mission.
I guess so. But this is a mission chain.
I see. Well, we'll go to the map and we'll pick mission again.
Yeah.